Craig, this year as you start these games and you start your season, what's kind of been your developing role on the team?
I feel like I'm definitely just a role player. Like, I definitely have that explosive ability, but my job is to get the ball to Nick inside, obviously, and just facilitate a little bit. But I'm definitely one of the guys that they look to as a three-point shooter and just knock down my shot whenever I can, but don't ever try to do too much, just keep it in the flow of the offense. So
it kind of seems to me that when you came in, you were more of a guard, and now you're more of a forward. Is that about right?
I would say that that's about right. Whenever I came in, I was kind of in between, and so just as the years have progressed, Coach Holly's figured out kind of where my spot is, and so I think I'm definitely more of a three-man, but I can kind of play a little bit of 2 and 4, so I just play wherever I need to help the team out.
It's all just part of the game, isn't it? Yeah. How have your first couple of years gone at Jewell compared to how things are now? Can you kind of take us through your evolution as a player?
I would say freshman year is just a big jump coming from such a small high school to playing college basketball. It's just a leap physicality-wise, just conditioning, strength, everything's faster. I mean, it's just a big leap, and so freshman year I really came in behind, just not used to all the step-ups for the college game. And so freshman year I spent a lot of time trying to play catch-up, and then over the past couple of years I've been slowly catching up to everybody else and kind of finding my spot. And so I feel like this year I'm in that, being that junior, that I need to really step up and really understand the game now, and so I can really help out the team.
I know Coach Holly has had a number of plays. It's not an easy offense and probably defense to pick up. And what's that been like? How complicated is it?
Oh, I feel like the offenses are definitely pretty easy to learn for me. But, I mean, I've always felt like picking up plays are pretty easy, and I try to help out the other guys as much as I can. But it's definitely tough to catch on to them the first time, but it definitely makes it harder to scout. So I do what I can to learn the plays as well as I can and then help out the other guys so we're all on the same page.
Craig Mattson is our guest here at halftime. Tell me about Jefferson High School. How big is it?
It's a pretty small town. I mean, population size says 200.
That's Conception Junction, right?
That's just Conception Junction. And so, I mean, the school is about 150 K through 12, graduated with 15, and that was the biggest class. I mean, it's definitely a leap coming to Jewell. It's still that small community, but I mean, Jefferson High School was out in the middle of nowhere. Nobody ever knew about it. And so, I mean, just getting recruited is a big deal. So, I mean, it's definitely just a great place to grow up, though, just that small town community feeling where everybody's behind you.
Yeah, were you a post guy in high school with your size?
I actually did a little bit of everything. I would break full court presses as a guard, but I was always much bigger than the people that I was playing against, so I'd score in a variety of different ways. But I definitely like to shoot the ball still in high school.
Whenever you play, you've got about, I don't know, it looks like about 20, it's like a small army coming to follow you. Tell us about your family and how they tend to follow you around when you play.
Oh yeah, we call that the entourage. That goes back to whenever my mother was in college at Northwest Missouri State, actually. She played Division II basketball, and we had T-shirts made for her that said the Mattson Entourage, and it was always a big deal then. So whenever I got recruited by Jewell, I said, hey, are we going to have to bring the entourage back? And they thought that we needed to, so we got some Jewell shirts made, and anybody that comes gets to wear one of the Jewell shirts. Has my name and number on it, so it's really good to have that support, though, and have the family following that I get.
Pretty athletic family?
Oh, I would say so. I mean, my mom always has to bring out the old books and tell me how much better she was than me, but I feel like I could still take her nowadays, so we have some good basketball games out on the home court.
Hey, tell us about the rest of your family real quick.
I have an older brother who was an honorable mention all-conference player, and he won state championship his senior year. They went 32-0, and he was the sixth man on that team. My sister played softball and basketball in high school. She's in Mizzou right now in grad school for speech pathology, so she's going to be doing a lot with little kids and older people in nursing homes and things. I was the youngest for 14 years, and now I'm the middle child with a 7-year-old sister who's she's in second grade now, and a 5-year-old brother and I am his biggest fan. He is in kindergarten, and he absolutely loves me, so I feel like that's a big responsibility role, but it's been fun having him around.
What are you going to do when you graduate?
I still don't know yet. I'm a physics and math major, so I'm hoping to get an internship this year with maybe an engineering firm or just get into something in the physics areas and hopefully find something after that. But it's still pretty up in the air right now. I really want to find something this summer that really strikes my interest.
Craig, finally tell us, speaking of families, you got married over the summer. What's that like? And tell us a little bit about your wife.
Yeah, I actually got married just in August, so I'm about 3 months in, but I think it's been really good. We were together for 4 years. She's down here at Jewell with me, so it's been great being together. And I mean, starting young is always tough, but I feel like we'll grow together and figure things out together, and it'll be okay. But I mean, yeah, for basketball-wise, it's been kind of tough because I'm always away, and I don't like leaving her at home, but she does really well with it. And being a nursing major at Jewell, she's always busy too, so she's never too lonely, but I really like to be there for her, and I like that she's down here with me so we can spend time together. But it'll be fun in the next couple of years to, hopefully be starting a family and getting a degree and getting out there in the real world.
Does she have an Entourage t-shirt?
Oh, of course she does. She needs to own about 10 of those. She's got to be my #1 fan, right?
Hey, thank you so much for spending the time. Looking forward to the season.
Yes, it should be fun. We'll hopefully get some things done in NCAA Division II this year.
Craig Mattson has been our guest on the HyVee Halftime Report, and we're back with more after this.